Start your move. Q.
The state of California is having an emergency crisis with the massive homeless population that the United Nations has called a train wreck and comparing Los Angeles to a third world country. Good morning and welcome back. Thank you for joining us. California is a total mess, and the people have hit the voting blocks with two separate recalls aimed to oust the newly elected governor of California, Gavin Newsom. Newsom is the nephew of Nancy Pelosi, and one of the petitions to recall him has over 700,000 signatures already. They need approximately 1.5 million signatures to successfully recall Gavin Newsom. They are recalling him because he wants to give out free health care to illegals, and they are blaming him for the homeless crisis, and he has raised the taxes to levels never seen before in the state of California. My name is Billy Earley, and I am a physician assistant healthcare advocate, and I am running for Congress in California's 44th district. I'm running on the conservative ticket. Click on the link below to visit my campaign website and get involved. We need volunteers, and we need your generous donations to help me defeat the Democratic incumbent in the 44th district. She does not have a clue on how to fix the homeless crisis, and obviously she's a socialist Democrat that pledged her allegiance to the undocumented foreigners, and she is also pushing anti-American rhetoric. This is the reason that California has hit the dumps, because we have people that don't know what they're doing. Look at California now. It's a third world country. We have to stop this madness and kick these socialists out of the government and out of office. Please share this video because YouTube has completely removed channels like this one from their algorithms. President Trump wants to fix the homeless problem because this is a national disgrace. If I am elected, I will work with President Trump to fix the problem. I know you're probably wondering, how are you going to fix this mess? First of all, let's take a look at some basic facts. 1. The median household income in California is approximately $72,000. 2. The median household income in other states in the United States is approximately $60,000. 3. The average home price in California is around $700,000. Compared to the average home price in other states like Texas is only $199,000. 4. Although California has the 5th largest economy, it houses a third of all the homeless population, and a third of the population is considered low-income earners, meaning that they make under $14,500 a year. 5. Now here's the problem. The Department of Housing and Urban Development was created in 1965. HUD is a federally funded program, and it has helped over 2 million people last year alone by subsidizing their monthly rents. 6. California has 21 public housing authorities, and these agencies consume much of the total federal budget, which is capped at $125 billion a year. This is for domestic spending. This cap was placed on the books by Congress in 2011. 7. Now we can see the real problem. A. California's housing prices and rents are ridiculous compared to other states. B. $125 billion is not enough money to deal with the homeless crisis because homelessness has shot up since 2011, and the population has increased. C. California has 21 public housing authorities and 65 public housing projects with long waiting lists. It's a supply and demand phenomenon that we are seeing take place right before our eyes. D. California public housing authorities and other agencies suck up a whopping third of all the budget used for housing subsidies and the homeless population. Another thing to look at is that some of this money is being spent on free health care for undocumented foreigners, and a majority of Section 8 programs and certificate vouchers are used for undocumented foreigners. So here is my plan. The National Allegiance to End Homeless wants Congress lawmakers to increase the caps placed on domestic spending to compensate for the homeless population. I strongly disagree with this for the following reason. One, most of the homeless crisis in California was created by socialist Democrats by encouraging millions of undocumented foreigners to come to the U.S., and a large chunk of the HUD funding is funding the undocumented population. Basically, California is literally diverting federal funds that were designed to help low and very low income earners living in California. These are the people that we are seeing in the streets and living in their cars right now. I do not dislike undocumented foreigners, but you can see why Gavin Newsom is probably getting impeached or recalled right now. 2, California has 21 public housing authorities, and they are chewing up a third of the budget. I would cut these agencies down into half. Obviously, they are utilizing a lot of government resources to help foreigners circumvent federal laws. 3, California city planners and council members are out of control. They are building apartments and units and other things that cost $1 million apiece. $1 million to build an apartment unit. That is outrageous, and you can build a tiny home for as little as $15,000 for 2 people, and you can have $985,000 left over for the next person in line. If I am elected, I can fix the problem because I know what I am doing. The Democrats can't solve anything, and things would only get worse, much worse, as time goes by. I will work with our president to fix the problem and get these people off the street and inside real homes, not garages and not shelters. Click the button below and visit my campaign website and make a donation. Any amount will help. And if you heard what I just said, well, you know I am the man for the job. Don't forget the American dream and vote early. My name is Billy Earley, and I accept this message